Hey, hi, hello, good morning. Hi, Ajax. Hi, Raito. How are you guys? How is your Tuesday? Oh god, I have to sneeze. Hold on. Jablaze! Thank you for that sub. I don't know how I feel about the shoes full of bricks, but you know, I appreciate you. Chat, sneezing is the worst. It genuinely is. Also, hi. It's been a hot second. When did I last stream? Like Thursday? It's been a little bit. Hi, Jess. Oh no. I'm sorry that you have to sell your soul to Amazon. That's very, very true, especially when like somebody says bless you, like you know that they're just cursing you with an unfinished sneeze. When they say bless you before you sneeze is what I mean. But hey, hi, hello, how are you guys doing? How's life? Your girl is tired as fuck, but that's my own fault. I stayed up last night watching Oliver and Company. I honestly didn't stay up that late. I was only up to like 1, but like I've already been sort of drained recently, so like that just like 1 hour less of sleep just destroyed me. Which is why today we're playing Cooking Simulator instead of doing a cooking stream, because I'm pretty sure that if I tried to stand and pay attention to stream as well as cooking, I would probably like slice off a finger and also maybe vomit. And we want neither of those because today's stream is sponsored by HelloFresh, you know, and we don't want to do our sponsor like that. Also, chat, if you want to check out HelloFresh, you can go ahead and type !HelloFresh in chat, and it will show you the link and the code that you can use to get 16 meals free across your first 7 boxes plus 3 surprise gifts. Today is the last day for our HelloFresh deal, so you have until midnight today to use that code to sign up for HelloFresh if you want to. But yeah, all that said, we are going to go ahead and hop into the stream. Yeah, we're gonna launch this game and we're gonna do the thing and we're gonna stream and it's gonna be great. Hopefully, that's always the hope. The hope is always that stream will be great. Hello, that is not what I wanted. I'm upside down. Hi guys. Today's stream is off to a good start. Let's go. I need 1 second. Please hold. Where is my sponsor overlay? That is a thing that I need. There we go. Give me this. We're gonna put it over here. I still don't have alert command. One day, maybe somewhere down the road, at some point in life, I will have alert command. But yeah, okay, all right. Hey guys, Cooking Simulator. I don't know about you guys. I spent a lot of time growing up playing Cooking Mama. I need to like. I am definitely gonna manage to cut my finger in this, yeah, probably. I spent a lot of time playing Cooking Mama growing up, and I don't know, cooking simulator games like this have always appealed to me. I don't know how this is gonna go on, I feel like I need to move my camera because I keep talking to you guys over here, but my camera's in front of me. So hold on. We're gonna scooch this guy right over there. Cool. slightly better. Let's actually get me in the center. Hey, hi, hello. See, now I'm talking to you guys more than like I'm talking just to like some random thing over here. But yeah, no, I really loved Cooking Mama growing up, and I still need to adjust this. I am a mess today, guys. This is why I never do cam. Because it's a whole nother layer of things for me to be distracted by and have to like futz around with during stream. But hey, cooking games, they're great, and we're gonna play this one. I haven't ever played a cooking game on PC though. And I don't have a controller because I still, to this day, have not cleared out my storage unit. And by cleared out my storage unit, I mean just like gotten the things that I need from my storage unit. Maybe you like being something. Okay, all right. Well, you know what? Too bad. I still haven't grabbed stuff from my storage unit, so I still don't have a controller, even though this was an issue when we played Control. Yeah. So, we're gonna see how this goes. It might be awful. This might be the most miserable experience of my life. But we'll find out. Okay, so we can do career mode, which is the ultimate cooking challenge, which I'm down for. But cooking school, I think, is the tutorial. Learn to walk before you run. Cooking in real life isn't all that easy, and neither is this game, so it's best to pick up some basics first. Get to know your tools, appliances, and how to get around your kitchen. Even a seasoned chef can still learn something new. See, I'm tempted to do this, right? But also, like, this command exists. And I feel like it's entirely against my brand, to go and do a tutorial, right? I think we need to, we're not allowed to at this point. Leaderboard challenge, which we'll maybe get to eventually. Sandbox mode, which could be useful to just learn in. I don't know I don't know. It's a foreign word to me. It's basically, what's a language that I don't speak any of? It's basically Swedish. It is definitely too early for the winter holidays. The Super Hot Challenge. Super Hot Challenge is a highly competitive game mode. Take almost all the time in the world to plan and execute the best course of action to achieve the best result. The quality and preparation time of a meal both play a role in determining the final score, but beware, you're not alone. Not only are you fighting other players for the #1 spot on the leaderboards, but there are also red guys trying to mess up your work. Avoid objects they throw at you, or a time penalty will be issued. Remember, time stops when you stop and only moves when you do. That honestly sounds kind of fun. I think what we might do is we're gonna start with career mode. We'll do a couple levels there. We'll see where we're at. Do we want relaxed mode? I don't even know what that means. I feel like I am the opposite of relaxed at all times in my life. So maybe no relaxed mode. The ultimate cooking challenge: prove yourself by single-handedly turning a lousy no-star diner into luxury 5-star restaurant. Test your skills against time as orders and pressure pile up. Use perks and skills to cut corners and jumpstart your career by mastering new recipes. Just remember, keep calm and cook on. Okay, we're just gonna fix what? Me never being relaxed? You know, it's fine. It's cool. Who needs to like chill ever? Tomorrow I have an appointment with my dentist to get a consultation for fixing my jaw and like getting my braces done again. And I'm not looking forward to it, and it's a slight stressor. Welcome to Cooking Simulator. As you've already noticed, the restaurant you're now employed in does not have the greatest rating. Your task is to restore it to its former glory and reach the highest level of prestige. The last chef left the kitchen covered in sticky notes. Maybe they'll be of some use to you. Good luck. See, who needs a tutorial when we have sticky notes? Game is a tiny bit laggy. And I don't know if that's the game or if I should drop the settings. If my computer is struggling with this, my computer shouldn't be struggling. I wonder if this has VR support. Not that I have my VR set up here. It's also in my storage unit, but like this could be a lot of fun in VR. Okay. What happens if we pick up the timer? Okay, we can set timer, advanced controls, set up timer. We can throw the timer. That seems useful. What are advanced controls for the timer? Move vertically. Oh, I can move it closer to my face. Gotcha. Rotate the timer. Also gotcha. Cool. Drop. Okay. You can use the laptop to pin a recipe. All right. Oh God, why is there time? Wait, hold on. Wait, am I supposed to be doing something? Hold on. What am I supposed to be doing? What do you mean skip preparation phase? What am I supposed to be doing? Hold on. Day 1, total meal served 0, average meal rating, blah, 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 blah. Recipes unlocked, products unlocked, recipe manager. Are we supposed to be making things? Or do we just make random foods and send them out to the people? It says that I can use this to pin a recipe. How do I do that? Okay. Oh, pin. There we go. Where does that pin that on my main screen? Perks. I have no perks. Skills. I have no skills, I don't think. No, I have no skill points. Decorations. My only choice. Cool. Got it. Okay. I guess we're making this baked trout. Go back. How do I leave this? Close. Okay, that does not... Oh. Okay, so it pins the recipe on here for me. Gotcha. Okay, take trout. Where would we find trout? In the fridge, presumably? This is a trout. Try not to go bankrupt. Almost everything in the kitchen costs money. Plates, products, and especially repairs. Don't take more than you need or keep an eye on your balance. Once you're out of money, you're out of business. Okay, what do I do with this trout? Season with a black pepper, thyme, and dill. I'm gonna set the trout down right here. Where would we find dill and thyme and all that? What do we got? Salt, thyme, dill. Okay, it was black pepper, thyme, and dill. Okay, we're not putting any salt on this fish. That's a little weird, but okay. Okay. Season. How much am I supposed to add? I don't actually know. It doesn't say, it just says season. No, 5 grams. Gotcha. How much have I added altogether? Change amount to 5G. Pour 5G. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if we did it. Hi, Lethargic! How are you? Dill, we also need 5G, correct? Yes. Okay, alright, okay. Oh, we've got 8 grams of thyme on there. That's not ideal. That's fine, I'm sure, maybe. Okay, alright. We've got thyme there. I'm okay. I'm a little tired, just dealing with life and all that. Okay, so we're all seasoned. Now, what's next? Place on a baking tray. If you were a baking tray, this is a baking tray. Okay. Why can't I pick it up? Let me pick up the baking tray. Thank you. Okay. We're going to put it down there. We're going to pick up this fish. We're going to put it on the baking tray. Okay. And then bake for 90 seconds. It's a very short bake. Where is my oven? Is this an oven? Open. Okay. And then we put it in there, and then we close this. And, Am I lethargic? The first guy should arrive shortly. Oh no. Look, someone ordered. That's not what I'm making! Oh no! I have a minute to make the dish. Excuse me? Hold up. We gotta make something entirely different than we were just making. Okay, so no, I need to unpin the trout. Give me, or no, wait, I can just, how do I go back? Tomato soup. Chicken broth. Where is chicken broth? In the fridge, maybe? Chicken broth. Okay. And this needs to go in a pot. I don't have a pot. Please don't tell me that I just spilled chicken broth. Pot. Bam. Okay, we're just gonna, that's not where I wanted to put you down at all. We're gonna put that right there. And how much chicken broth do we need to put in here? 700 milliliters. Okay. Okay. Do we just... Can I... Oh, okay. Chat, how much was it? 200? I think it was 200, right? Why isn't the recipe up on the screen? 700! 700 is very different than 200. Okay. Are we pouring it in there? Yes. Okay. We need another 500. Okay. All right. Okay. You want... Oh no. 5 more. That's a little bit more than we wanted, but that's all right, I guess. What else do we need? Salt, pepper, cayenne. We're gonna put this back in the fridge. Okay, we're just gonna throw it at the fridge, I guess. Pepper. Listen, okay? I have a very bad memory. Okay, change amount to 10G. So 10, 12. Okay. And that was the black pepper. We need salt. I feel like I should probably just leave all of these things out on the counter here. That might be beneficial for me. 10. 12. Okay, just set it down there. Then cayenne. That's this one. It's true, yeah. Maybe one day we'll play Valorant. Okay, and then one more. Oh no, I just put way too much cayenne in there. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, it's fine. It's cool. It's just gonna be a spicy tomato soup. Who doesn't like their tomato soup spicy, you know? I need how much? 120? No, 960. That's a lot of fucking tomato. Okay, 120 is going to be 240. 360. 480. Can I grab more than one at a time? Also, what's that put us at? 600? Right? 600. That's gonna be 720. 840. I'm sure that just piling all of these on the cutting board is the right choice, and is definitely not going to cause any issues for me. Okay, precise handling of tools in the kitchen is crucial. Holding down shift will open up new ways to manipulate whatever you are currently holding in your hand. No, put that back down. Grab the knife. Discord kittens are gross. Don't talk about Discord kittens here. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna figure this out. Nope, that's not how we do this. No, I don't want to put it down. How do I cut? How do I... Oh? 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 Guys, we don't seem to be cutting these tomatoes. Listen, let's be very, very clear about the definition of a Discord kitten. A Discord kitten is an underage girl, or like close to underage, which is why it is a gross concept. Specifically in like close to underage girl being preyed upon by an older dude. Gross concept, plus as a 33-year-old woman, not really applicable to me. I guess we'll just throw this in the pot. You return to the discussion of Discord kittens. We definitely do not need a tutorial. It's fine. We're just throwing some tomatoes into this pot. Completely whole. I mean, did it say to cut the tomatoes? It just said that they were an ingredient, right? No, not what I wanted. I feel like if this has VR support, no Discord kitten tutorials. It would be a lot of fun in VR. Okay, onion, 120 grams. Onion, 120 grams. We're just gonna throw that in the pot too. You know, it's fine. Nothing could go wrong here. Boil for 60 seconds. Okay. Which one is... That one. Cool. Set timer for... No. Wait. No. That's wrong. Timer, you're wrong. Hold on. A is 60 seconds. Okay. Put the timer down. I mean, that's not boiling. Also, all of our ingredients are entirely whole. But we blend it, so it's fine, right? We just blend the whole ingredients, and it becomes soup. Wait, where's the... Okay, the blender's over here, so we're gonna need to blend that. And then we're adding sour cream. Oh no! We didn't finish the order in time. What's the next order? Is it trout? Because I already have a trout mostly made. I'm sure it'll be fine. Right? I don't know what these progress bars mean. Does it mean that it's been too long? Like, is that thing... Is it dying? Okay, alright. And then we need to blend this somehow. Right, like that. Beautiful. How do I... No, just put the things in the blender. Put them in the blender. Please put them in the blender. Oh my god, timer, stop it. Okay, all right. This is fine. Chat, this is a reminder. Hey Breaky, that we are sponsored by HelloFresh. So, you know, if you're not great in the kitchen either, you can use my code that you can find in chat by using !HelloFresh to get 16 free meals across your first 7 boxes. Do it. It's great. Hey, look at that. Good timing there, Stream Elements. Listen, okay, we maybe didn't do the tutorial and I don't know what to do in the kitchen. I maybe don't know how to use a blender. Oh my god, did I need to take this off? Was that really what it was? Wait. No. That still doesn't help. How am I supposed to get the stuff from the pot to the blender? I can't pick it up because it's too hot. Hi, Avi! What is why do we have wrenches? Okay, you know what? You know what? This person just, they're gonna starve. We're gonna skip the surfing phase for them. What do you mean it's too early? Okay, alright. Well, what? No, that's not what I wanted. Salmon steak and boiled potatoes. Oh my god, okay, we need to make salmon because they couldn't just have the trout that we made a while ago and just left sitting out. They couldn't possibly do that for us. There's some stuff on the cutting board that's just left over. It's fine though. Salt, 5 grams. Give me 5 grams of salt. Bam, done. Okay, put this down, and then I need pepper. Okay, all right. Pepper. It is extra iron. Like it's a functional kitchen here. Okay. Oh, nope, I didn't want to pour pepper on the cutting board. Your guest hasn't received his dish on time and has decided to leave. I'm sure he'll write something nasty on social media and the fame of this restaurant will suffer. Sometimes it's better to serve a dish, even poorly made, than to not serve it at all. I could... Okay, alright. Add to the pan. What pan? Somebody give me a pan. I definitely... Can I crouch? Or crouch? Yes. Okay, give me this pan. I definitely left the stove on. I'm sure that's fine. Or the stove top or whatever. Hold on. Wait, do we put the salmon in? No, we need to add oil first. Give me this oil. How much oil goes in here? 10 milliliters. All right. This way. Oop. Okay, that's fine. It's not too much more. Give me the salmon. And we put that in there. And then it cooks for how long? 60 seconds. Nope, that's the wrong recipe. 60 seconds on each side. Okay, timer. That one. Timer, please? Did you start? Okay, you started. Do I have a spatula or something? Yes, okay. This is not a fish spatula, but it's what we're working with right now. I have a feeling that flipping this fish is not going to go the way we want it to. You know, just making some assumptions here. I'm sure it's fine. We're gonna be fine. Everything's fine. Okay, alright. We're waiting on the timer. We'll flip it like 5 seconds early because it took us a little bit to get the timer going. Alright. Okay. And now we put this, wait, we rotate, haha, we did it! Suck it. Okay, alright. So timer put down. Okay, alright, cool. We did this, it's fine. Hi, Littlefoot! Alright, transfer to plate, serve hot. Where is a plate? I don't have any plates. Plates were back here, right? We'll grab one of these plates, I guess. Oh, we broke the plate. Oh no. Oh no. That's not ideal. Listen, I may not be able to cook much, but I can cook a single piece of salmon. Nothing goes on the side, right? Oh no, we're also supposed to make boiled potatoes! Oh no! Put down the spatula for a second. I need to dump out. How do I rotate? Like this. Oh my god, I could have rotated it the whole time. Chat, why did nobody tell me? Oh god, oh god, oh god. I need the spatula. I need to pull the salmon off of here. And then it goes right onto here. Right like so. It's beautiful plating. Turn off this alarm. Alright, so we've got a pot. We need 100 milliliters of water. How do I get water? There's a sink. Do I just need to grab the pot and then... Oh my god, did I need to use the immersion blender for the soup? Was that the trick this whole time? How much was I supposed to do? 1,000? We didn't get any in the pot. How do I get water into the pot? It is 1,000 milliliters. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, and we've got 1,000 milliliters of water. Cool. Get that boiling. Potatoes. We need 20 grams of salt, which we've got right here. Changing this to 10 G, 10 grams. Brain stopped working. How many potatoes do we need? How many potatoes? 300 grams. Listen, I don't have time for your garbage person. I'm making you food. I'm not huge on salmon, but I'm also not huge on fish in general. I should probably turn this burner off. Boil for 120 seconds. Okay, alright. Okay. Timer is set. We really should have probably done that first. Okay, we just boil the potatoes and put them on the plate. There's nothing else. It's questionable whether or not the brain works, to be honest. How do I get the potatoes out of here? Is there, like, some tongs anywhere? I think all that we have is a spatula and our hands. Oh, I should probably turn off the water. The fry basket? To drain the potatoes? Like, there's not, like, a colander anywhere. Okay, we're gonna figure this out. Somehow. I think I do just have to use my hands. Also, hi, Boaster. I should have been using this screen all the time. How much longer do we have? 30 seconds? I don't even... Are those actually boiling? Yes, okay. I'm so angry. We could have made the soup. We just needed to use the immersion blender instead of the stand blender, food processor, whatever you want to call it. All right. We cannot move the spatula with our hand. I feel like it should be plated a little bit nicer. Just the tiniest bit. Oh no! Oh no! It's fine. They'll never know. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No, please, please, please. Okay, alright, it's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Turn off this. Go away. Just go away. You, we're gonna We're gonna... That's not what I want. Advanced controls. Rotate. Okay, alright. Our specialty here is floor food. Yep. Yep. Okay, okay. Potato on a spatula. Potato on a spatula. Okay, it's on the counter now. That's fine. Wait, what do you mean, clean up the kitchen? They canceled their order. Oh no. Alright. I guess we're cleaning up the kitchen. How do I clean up the kitchen? I guess we pick up all these things that are on the floor and put them in the garbage here. Our first day in the kitchen didn't go so hot. You know, maybe we have some things to learn. I feel like, you know, if like Kitchen Nightmares has taught me anything, a lot of people go into the restaurant industry not actually knowing how to run a kitchen. So, you know, we're not in a minority here. This is all fine. Tomatoes. All right. We should probably pull this out of here and throw out this trout. This can go over here, I guess. We're gonna throw out the potato and the spatula. We threw out our spatula. I'm sure that's not gonna have any negative consequences for us later on. I can't pick up that potato to throw it away. I do need my face stuck between two pieces of bread. I think it is the only way that I will learn. I can't throw that potato away. We're gonna go put the spices back. I don't actually know what I need to do to clean the kitchen. Like, what is clean the kitchen considered? Do I have to actually put things away? Can I just skip the cleaning phase and go into the next day to, like, in the middle of all of my chaos? Because I feel like I maybe prefer the chaos to an organized kitchen. An organized kitchen involves a lot of running back and forth that I just don't have time for, to be honest. Oh, I should probably clean up that broken plate. That's probably a hazard. I don't think I can use... Oh, I can use this. Hey, broken plate. Okay, this doesn't seem to really do anything for me. All right. Okay. All right. Sure. Can I pick up the pieces of the broken plate and throw them away? Yes. Am I just slicing my hands open with a broken plate? Maybe. Possibly. But, you know, that's part of running a kitchen. Is, you know, sometimes you gotta make some dangerous choices. But you know when you don't have to make dangerous choices? When you use HelloFresh. Exclamation point HelloFresh in chat. To find the code to get yourself 16 free meals across your first 7 boxes. HelloFresh is delicious and wonderful and a lot easier than trying to cook in this kitchen. Even though I don't actually have a kitchen, IRL, it is still easier to cook HelloFresh than it is to try and do anything in this kitchen. I bought this plate. This is mine now. I'm just gonna put it over here. I want to throw out this potato, but I can't pick up the potato. Can I stab the potato? Oh. What? Now I can cut things. Okay, well, that's not helpful. I mean, we all saw how the cooking stream went. I should probably not be handling knives myself, but you know, it's fine. Okay, day 1, fame 0, cooking points 0, finished orders 0. All right, great, good start. We did it. Good job, team. All right, choose perk. What is our new perk? Get additional 3 skill points instead of unlocking a perk. Grants a magic wand that removes all stains and shards. Alright. Steady hands. Hold down shift to freeze items in place while cutting. Unbreakable plates. Unbreakable bottles. Long reach. Heat-proof gloves. Zesters are definitely... Mandolins are the scariest things in the world. Like, speaking of things that are not safe. Learn the temperature of ingredients in a closed oven. Slow motion. I think that we're gonna go with unbreakable plates for now. It doesn't seem like it's actually gonna be that useful, but that's what we're gonna do. Skill points available. Dish income boost. Guests pay 10, 30, 50% more for their orders without affecting the score. You earn 10, 30, 60 more cookie points from served dishes. Okay. Your rewards from daily quests are larger. Kitchen decorations are cheaper. You earn more experience points for dish stars. I don't even know. Okay, let's go with products cost less. Level up. Level up. Cheaper spices. I've never had a bad run-in with a potato peeler, but I could see how they would be awful. Especially like a proper, like actual, like sharp one if you're just in the groove. I am still holding my blender from yesterday. Food processor? It's a food processor. All right. So I guess, what do we want to do here? Like, do I just pull out ingredients? We'll start by grabbing the things that we know we're going to need, right? We have this chopped up potato on the counter still. It's still too hot to hold. That's fine. Sure, whatever. I'm bringing everything out here. Like, I think this is our prep time to get ingredients and have them ready for us. I feel like I shouldn't grab ingredients, like actual ingredients for dishes yet, because they cost us money and we don't know what's going to be ordered, even though it would probably save us time. We're going to grab a pan and put it on the stove, and we're going to grab a pot and put it on the stove so that those are just ready. The pan's already on the stove because we never put it away yesterday. But the pot is going to go right there. I don't have tongs and I don't have a spatula anymore because it went in the garbage. So I don't actually know what to do with that. Are you kidding me? How do I get more? No, because I need that oil. Hold on. There's a... Oh, dog needs to go out. Okay. Chat, I'll be right back. Hello. I feel like a new game doesn't make... Like, you should be able to repurchase something. Hold on. Is there anything on this laptop? Decorations. No. Restaurant info. Like, I have things unlocked. How do I buy things? Back. Give me this? Like sunflower oil, can I click on that and buy it? No. Classic recipes, no, none of that is helpful. Decorations is not helpful. Hi Flo! How are you? There has to be... Oh, there's a radio. Can I call and order things? Is that... Okay, is there a reason for me to have this phone? Apparently not. Let's put it back. There's gotta be somewhere that you can buy things. Is it this? No, it's not this. Heck yeah, I hope that your meetings were not the worst. What does this do for me? What is this guy? Absolutely nothing. Okay. How do I buy a new bottle of oil? Do I just start murdering customers with this one that I dropped? I also need to buy a new spatula because I threw my spatula in the garbage. But I can't do that either. And, there's something that I'm missing. And should we have done the tutorial? Maybe. Possibly. You know. But... like I said, it's not my brand. Okay. Let's think logically here. If you were running a restaurant and you needed to order things, cooking ska jazz, where would you order those things from? Is this fresh? Oh, we have fresh herbs. Because it wants us to buy things at some point. Do I just like click on the shelf? Also, I'm going to bring the horseradish out here. First guest should arrive shortly. Perfect. What do we got here? We've got baked trout. Do we need oil for this? No. Wonderful. Okay, so we need a trout. Give me one of these bad boys. We're gonna put it here. We need to season it with pepper, thyme, and dill, all 5 grams. Okay. Dill. Season the trout. 5 grams. I don't know that any of that got on the trout. There we go. Right? The trout has 5 grams of dill? Yes. Okay, 5 grams of black pepper on the trout. Not all of it made it on there. That's fine, I guess. Sure. And thyme. Okay, 5 grams directly on the trout. We still didn't get the full 5 grams. That's fine. Place it on a baking tray and bake for 90 seconds. So we've got our baking tray here. We're gonna set it down somewhere over there, I guess. And then we're just gonna fling the trout onto it. We need to open this, put this in here, close it. For how long? 90 seconds? 90 seconds. Okay. Set up timer. Okay, and then timer, you can just go down right there. Okay. Our trout is baking. What else do we got? Lemon quarters. And we're gonna need a plate, which we have over there. So we need a lemon, and we need to slice that into quarters. So lemon goes there. Then is totally how you cut things. Right about there. Look at this. We're actually doing the thing. Okay, cool. Let's put the knife away. We'll bring the plate over here for the trout. Which we're just gonna have to, like... How are we supposed to grab that pan? Hold on. Hold on. No, wait, but we don't have an oven mitt. None of these cabinets have anything for us. Are we just grabbing the hot pan with our bare hands? Is that what's happening here? Because I feel like that's what's happening here. Turn off the timer. Go away. Okay, we've got asbestos hands. Okay, I am concerned. Let's rotate this way. Whew. Okay. Alright. Alright. Get the fish on the plate. We did it! Alright. Let's go put this over here. Or close the oven. And then the lemon goes on the plate with the fit. All of the lemon? I don't actually know. Oh, I didn't season it with horseradish. I need to do that. Horseradish is the one that's sitting here. How much? 5 grams. Change amount to 5 grams. Get it directly on the fish. Okay. I'm hoping that's fine. And then there's a parsley garnish, which I can't scroll down to there for some reason. 6 grams of fresh parsley leaves. Let's go. I need 6 grams. That is 2 grams. 1, 2, 3. That's a lot of parsley. Okay, and it's done. We made it. We made the dish. Order up. Have your trout that looks exactly like it's supposed to. Hold on. There's our zoom. There we go. Look at that beautiful fish. Oh yeah. My fave HelloFresh thing so far is probably we're gonna save our wonderful photo. Okay, thank you for saving that on my computer. It's what I had last night. It was the cheddar crusted chicken and loaded mashed potatoes. It was so good. It was amazing. How many fame points were given for this dish? The better the restaurant, the higher the quality of dishes you need to prepare to earn any fame. Poorly made meals will lower your fame rating. Okay. Taste could have been better, determined by the technical and thermal quality of the dish. It's probably because my spices were slightly off. How many points do you need to learn new dishes? The better you cook, the quicker you can unlock new recipes. Okay, cool. Some paid for the dish by the client. Tip, a sign that the client liked his dish. Were there any complaints? No, it was all perfect. We did it! We were perfect. Now we wait for the next order and we throw away these potatoes. Okay, soup. This is our chance for redemption. Okay, alright. Chicken broth. That's sour cream. The chicken broth is still on the floor. I'm sure it's not a problem that's been sitting out of the fridge overnight. 700. Okay. So 700 is what we're working on. We're gonna pay very close attention. We don't want to go over at all. Hello? Hello? How do I... Oh no. Oh no. We're out of chicken broth, and we still don't know how to cook things, or how to order things. How do I order a dish or an ingredient? Please. Oh, we found it. Liquids. Chicken broth. Buy. Okay. Okay, alright. There's 297, which means that we need 403. Alright. We got this. 403 is what we are aiming for. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go. We're gonna get it right. Damn it. Okay, a little bit off. It's okay. It's not a big deal. So we needed that. Salt, 12 grams. Pepper, 12 grams. Do this. We're going to do 10 and then 1, 2. Should be 12. Give me the salt. 10. 1, 2. Black pepper, cayenne pepper, 6 grams. Okay. 1, 6. All right, and then we need a lot of tomatoes and an onion. Okay, we're gonna take this one onion. We're gonna throw it in here. And then we need, is it 8 tomatoes? It's 8 tomatoes, right? Am I doing that math right? I think that's right. I probably should have bought tomatoes, to start the day off as part of our prep, but it's fine. Really wish that I could grab more than one at a time. That'd be great. That'd be super. I like how we just literally throw the tomatoes in and just run away. Okay, that puts us over 500, or that puts us at 600. This is gonna be 720. That tomato didn't make it in. Maybe. I don't actually know. Right, we're at 720. Yes. So 840. 960. Put it in there. Get that boiling. Boil for 60 seconds. Give me this timer. Set timer. 1. Done. Bam. Okay. All right. So we've got that going. We're gonna need sour cream. And a deep plate. What is a deep plate? Sure. Put it there. Sour cream is here. All right. And then we're going to use the immersion. Hello? Why did my external just unplug and reconnect? That's weird. Okay. I need to check on that later because there's a lot of work on there that I don't want to lose. All right. Timer's done. Put that back down. Grab the immersion blender. And we're gonna blend this up. Move down. Okay. Please stop unplugging. I am very concerned. No, I didn't want to throw it in the garbage! God damn. Okay. We should turn off the heat. We need to add some sour cream. That's gonna be 150 milliliters of sour cream. This is some very liquidy sour cream, which is concerning to me. Yeah, a little over. Okay. And then pour into a bowl. Please! Okay, I really need to figure out what is going on with my external. Okay, I guess I have to pour it in a really stupid way. Also, that is way too much soup. We poured too much in there. That is like a jumbo-sized serving. I need this to go away. We're gonna pour some of the soup down the drain. Or not. Advanced controls. Rotate. Well, there goes all of our soup. I should have just poured the overfilled bowl. I've made a mistake. I have messed up a lot here. We're just gonna make a salmon. We need to buy a new oil. Give me this. Buy that. What do I need for this? Hold on. Take salmon fillet. We need to do that first. Okay, salmon fillet. We know we can make this. Okay, salmon fillet, put it here. We're seasoning it with 5 grams of salt, 5 grams of pepper. Change amount to 5 grams. Bam. Okay. Then, pepper. 5 grams. Bam. Alright. Right. Then 10 milliliters of oil to the pan. Is there already 10 milliliters of oil in here? Hold on. It says that there's liquid in there. We're gonna assume... I can't flip this. I don't have a spatula. I'm gonna need to buy a new spatula. 60 seconds. Put that there. Go buy a new spatula. And then we also need to grab potatoes. Utensils. Spatula. Oh, a ladle would have been really useful for that soup. We're gonna set the spatula here for now. What did I do with the pot? It's on the ground. Because I need this for the potatoes, which are going to get 1,000 milliliters of water. Little over. It's fine. It's potatoes. They'll survive. Okay, get that going. How much salt goes into the potatoes? 20 grams. How much time do we have left on the timer before we flip? Not enough. Okay. We definitely need the help of HelloFresh. You're right, Avi. Okay. We need to flip this. No, into the pan, into the pan, into the pan! Oh no. Okay. This is fine. This is no, not into the pot. No, grab the spatula. Put the fish on the spatula. Rotate it into the pan, for the love of God. Okay, nope. 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 Oh God, where did my... There's my salmon on the floor. This is fine. It's all fine. It's fine. It's fine, guys. Don't worry about it. Drop. The salmon is still not in the pan. Drop. Then give me the spatula. Perfect. We worked it out. Timer, please. Please. Just put down the stupid spatula. Timer for 1 minute. Okay. We were doing so well. Timer is not set. Set timer. There we go. Okay, and then we need 2 potatoes, right? I think I really need to figure out what is going on with my stuff. Right? 2 potatoes. This isn't even the right recipe. 2 potatoes. That is... Okay. All right. Remember at the beginning of the stream when I said that, like, my life was just stress? This is very representative of that feeling. Set timer. This is our potato timer, right? Because it's 120 seconds, I think. This screen doesn't scroll for some reason. Yeah, 120 seconds. Okay. We need a plate. We don't have a plate. It is a stressful game to pick. You are not wrong. Okay, put that there. There we go. Okay. Onto the plate. Perfect. We made it. We did it. It's on the plate. Our potatoes are doing their thing. Can we buy tongs? Is that an option that we have? Tongs. Perfect. Buy. What else did I throw away? I threw away the immersion blender. Okay, we're waiting. Is there anything else that we need to do for this? I don't think so, right? Fry each side, serve hot, transfer plate, serve hot. Okay, yeah, no. We're almost there. We're just waiting 30 more seconds. All right, just waiting. I feel like I definitely should have started the potatoes first. Why is the oven on? We've got a lot of cleanup to do at the end of today. So are you done yet? Yes, okay. Okay, alright. You gotta... tongs. Please. Tong release onto the plate. Alright, other tongs. Okay. Tongs onto the plate, please. Nope, grab the tongs. Nope. Nope. Onto the plate. Let's go. Advanced controls. Rotate it. Just a little. There we go. We did it. Okay. That timer is obnoxious. It's okay though. We're gonna send this dish out. I don't know who wants barely seasoned salmon and entirely unseasoned potatoes, but you know, it's fine. Okay. Overall score was not great. Taste could have been better. That's fine. Not enough salt. I thought I salted it enough. Heating mistakes, unwanted. What was unwanted? What do you mean? What do you mean salmon fillet was unwanted? Is it because they were touching? Okay. Hold on, because I need to figure out what isn't plugged in properly here. Okay, hopefully whatever has been disconnecting and reconnecting stops. Alright, that was the last order for today. When you're done, prepare for tomorrow. Okay, we've got a little bit of cleanup to do here. Let's turn these off. We're gonna dump this water into the sink, which is definitely still running. I just wanna... Into the sink? I don't think that was into the sink at all. It wasn't. Okay, so... That pot is empty. Can we wash this pan? Does the pan have anything in it anymore? I think it's empty. Okay, we're gonna hang our spatula up over here. Where'd our tongs go? We should also put things in the fridge. We need to mop up the floor. We just made a disaster in the kitchen today. Why can I not put this back in here? Just put it in there. Move vertically is not what I want. Just go on the shelf. Drop. Okay, beautiful. And this is the chicken broth that is not empty. Which we're also just gonna sort of finagle in here somewhere. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, alright, or not. The chicken doesn't want to live in the fridge. I can't do much about its desires. Just what if we just drop it in this drawer? Stop that. Nope, we missed the drawer. You know, maybe it's not worth properly refrigerating our stuff. Maybe it doesn't matter. All right. Chicken broth just lives on the floor. We can finally throw away this potato. I'm gonna leave the spices out. There's no reason to put them back. So we're just gonna try and line them up a little bit nicer rather than having them scattered across the entire countertop. Okay, and sunflower oil, you can go there. Can I wash this? Like, is that a thing? I don't know if this is actually doing anything. Turning off the sink. It doesn't have spices on it anymore, therefore we are assuming that it is washed. This bowl can go over here. The tongs I'm gonna hang up over here. This is garbage. We're gonna mop some stuff up, I guess. Though it seems questionable whether or not we need to. Okay, alright, okay, come on. Come on, mop, let's go. Can I get like a washcloth for the countertops? Is that a thing? Rather than mopping our counters? Even though they definitely need to be cleaned. Okay, alright, total income. We still did not make money. The controls on the game are very rough. I don't know that it would be better with a controller. I think it'd be even more frustrating playing in VR. Because VR controls have a tendency to just be kind of annoying to begin with. Okay, we're gonna just leave you here. I tried to do it and it just, nope. What other, like, stuff can we buy? Miscellaneous. Christmas headdress, fire extinguisher, Halloween candle, sponge. A sponge might be useful. Ugh. I mean, like, Clean. That's what we want. There we go. Look at that. Look at us cleaning things. Okay. Back. Like, I get that there's a market for games with bad controls. Why did you tap out of the game? Okay. But I don't know. I don't think I am that market. We need to buy another immersion blender too. Blender. Let's not throw this one in the garbage, yeah? We're just gonna set it right there. Let's have some tomatoes ready, I think, because the tomatoes took us the longest in terms of, like, moving ingredients from one place to another. We're just getting ready for our day. There's still some schmutz on the floor. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Okay, that's 360. Or 80. I mean, we could, if we need to make potatoes first, we shouldn't put the tomatoes into a pot. I think we only have one pot. We could have 2 pots. We do have 2 pots. I'm just gonna put all the tomatoes into the pot now. And this is just our soup pot. 480, 600. $720. $840. I mean, like, if we run with the assumption that we're going to make one of each dish, we could prep for pretty much everything. Oh, this is a small pot. I don't think that's going to be big enough to make potatoes in. Maybe it will be. Can it hold 1,000 milliliters of water? That's really all that we need. It's a little bit too much water. We're gonna dump some of that out. Just a tiny, well, nope, we're pouring all of it out. All of it's going out. All right. Let's try that again. Okay, and done. Oh, 1,000 on the dot. Look at that. We're so good at this. And then we'll throw a couple of potatoes in there now. We're gonna need to salt that too. Once you start getting the hang of the game, it's not that bad. What else did we need in there? An onion. Taken first. Orders in a moment. What do we got first? We've got the one thing that I did not have any prep done for. Perfect. Wonderful. Love it. Can you go back, please? Thank you. Trout. Gonna go on a baking tray. Give me a trout. Close the fridge. Okay, so we season it with a black pepper, thyme, and dill. Black pepper. 5 grams, yes. Black pepper. Dill. 5 grams. And thyme. It's close enough. Place on baking tray, which we have right here. Bake for 90 seconds. Oven. Put her in there. Give me my timer. Bake. Set up timer. Set timer. There we go. Okay, well that's doing its thing. We're gonna grab a lemon and slice this puppy up. Right there. Rotate this way. Then just a little rotation this way. And this lemon needs... There we go. There we go. It's not perfect, but it's better than it was. Chop. It's more or less a quarter. And then the parsley garnish, which is going to be 1... 2... See, now that we've got the hang of it, this game is just... It's very chill. We're just vibing. I'm hoping that I can separate the parsley from the lemon. I think I can. I need a plate. Just a regular plate, right? Yeah, just a regular plate. I'm glad that I got the perk where I can't break plates. Makes my life a bit easier. Put down the cutting board, thank you. I hate that, like, you just sort of fling things at the plate. Okay, now we pull this out of the oven with our magic hands that are immune to heat. We're gonna put it... Oh, no, I shouldn't have done that. That's fine, though. It'll still be fine. We're gonna put this here, put that there, turn off the timer. And then I need to season this with 5 grams of horseradish, correct? Correct. Bam. Horseradish. Okay. And then give me the spatula. We're just gonna plop this onto the plate here. Why would you do that? Why? Can't grab it with my hands. Everything is falling all over the place. This is fine. Just onto the plate. There we go. Beautiful. And then we grab the parsley and we garnish this. Stop picking up the cutting board. Just pick up the parsley. Stop picking up the cutting board. Just pick up the parsley. Okay, alright. And then order up. So smooth. We're so good at this now. Oh, 5 stars! Let's go! Perfect score! Is that Gordon Ramsay? You gain enough cooking points to unlock a new recipe. Bet. We're not going to do that right now, though. New order is soup. So, let's grab our pot that already has our... It has all of the onion that we need, right? Onion 120, yes. Okay, so we need chicken broth. I don't know that this chicken broth has enough in it. It does not. So, I'm just gonna put this here and preemptively buy a new chicken broth. Which we're just gonna pour into here. Okay. Tilt the bottle. We want 700. We're getting there. Oh, my eyes are burning for some reason. I don't know if I've been blinking. You guys ever do that? Like you're doing something, you're playing a game on the computer or something, and you forget to blink. Ah, too much. That's fine. Okay, so we've got chicken broth. We need 12 grams of salt. Change this to 10, and then 1, 2. Then black pepper, 12 grams. Ten, 1, 2. And cayenne pepper, 6 grams. This is the cayenne. 5, and then 1. Beautiful. Okay, then we start this boiling, and it goes for 60 seconds. Set up timer, done. All right. We're gonna need some sour cream. We'll go grab that. There's not enough sour cream in that one. Because we need 150, right? Yes. Okay. Now we wait, blend a deep plate, which is going to be here. Oh, we need a ladle. Let's buy a ladle while we're thinking about it. Because that's gonna make this a lot easier. I think we're scooping 100 or 300 into this, right? Where's my tomato soup? 300 milliliters. Yeah, so we'll grab the 150 ladle, and we'll use that to scoop the soup. All right, and that is time. Put that down, grab the immersion blender. Let's blend this puppy up. Move down with Q. Make sure that it is well blended, which we're going to assume it is now. Okay. Put that down there, not in the garbage. We're gonna carry this over here. We need to put the sour cream in before we pour it, right? Yes. Just 150 milliliters is all we need. I don't know why we would do this after we blend it. Personally, seems like a questionable choice, but you know, who am I to say? You know, I'm just somebody who is running this kitchen. Okay. We're going to assume that that is the proper amount. Hanging the ladle back up. 300 milliliters soup. It does not look like that soup. Which is concerning. I don't know if it's supposed to look like that soup. Okay, we did perfect. Cool. Beautiful. Wonderful. Let's go. Okay. So we've got that all taken care of. What's next? Salmon. So we need 4 salmon. Chat, we're so good at this. We need a salmon fillet with salt and pepper. Okay, and it's just 5 grams of salt, 5 grams of pepper, right? Yes. Change to 5 grams. Land it right there. 5 grams salt. 5 grams pepper. Shazam. Okay, and then we need 10 milliliters sunflower oil in the pan. Which isn't very much. 11 is as close as we're gonna get, I guess. And then we're throwing it into the pan. Wrong one. That one. And 60 seconds, and then in 60 seconds we flip. And I messed up because I just remembered that we need to have the potatoes cooking. It's fine, though. We have the potatoes set up somewhere, right? They're over here. I just need to season them with salt, I think. 20 grams of salt. One, two. All right. And then let's get this going. And that's gonna get 120 seconds. See, even when we mess up now, we're so good. We figured it out. The game can't take us down now. We're just too good. Was there anything else that I needed for this? No, it's just potatoes and salmon. But I do need a plate. I'll grab a plate once we flip the salmon. Advanced controls. Rotate. Please flip the rest of the way. Please, none of this is what I want from you. Just do the thing that I would like you to do, please. Right, like that. Beautiful. Okay. Now, shut up, timer. No, just go away, spatula. I'm done with you. Timer. Set it up. What did I say I needed? A plate. We've got a plate. I'm gonna plate this up over here because there's just a bit more room to like dump it out of the pan. And how long do the potatoes have? 20 seconds? Where are my tongs? They're over here? Yes. I'm gonna leave you right there for when I need you. This timer's gonna go off first. I was already holding you when you went off. Stop it. Those should be fine for a second. I don't think they're gonna get too overcooked sitting in the water while I put the salmon on the plate. Okay. I didn't mean to dump all of the oil onto the plate. I don't know if that's gonna be a problem. Doesn't seem like it is. Give me a potato. Move vertically. I just want you nice and close to the plate when I release this potato. Please do not just fling the salmon off of the plate. It's also not ideal. There's another potato in here somewhere. Right there. Okay. Now, bring this down close to the plate. And not what I wanted to do, but it works. Okay. Oh, I appreciate it, sweetheart. Okay. All right. Okay. I think we've gotten into our groove. Because that was 3 perfect dishes today, right? Too much. I used like 1 milliliter more. Okay, all right. Quit complaining. Also, there were no heating mistakes. You're wrong. All right, time to clean up the kitchen for the day. I do wish that, like, for games like that, like, I appreciate that this game has a sandbox mode, but, like, I wish that there was a bit more accessibility for like simulator games like this. Just because like I have fibromyalgia, and there's days that like I literally can't like use my hands. So if today was one of those days, we would not be playing this game, obviously. It just would not work. We need to go clean the stovetop. It's a little dirty. I don't know if it actually matters. I don't know if we actually have to keep our kitchen clean, like if there's ever a health inspector or anything. But keep your kitchen clean anyways. Please don't tab out of the game. Why would you do that to me? Okay. I think that's all the countertop mess that we have, because we were pretty solid with everything. Can I pour the stuff into the pot or into the garbage? Yes. Okay, cool. Rather than dumping the entire pot into the garbage. Okay, that pan can stay there. That's fine. Sour cream, we're gonna try and put you into the fridge. I don't have high hopes. Just sort of go in there. Nope, not what I wanted to do. Put the lid back on there. Just drop it right there. Perfect, beautiful. We're still not gonna be able to get the chicken broth in there, but we're gonna try. Oh. Well, today it decided to work. Cool, super. We have a second chicken broth. And then we've got that spot on the floor to clean up. I'm gonna open up this side. We also can buy a recipe, I think it said. Now that we, like, are competent with these recipes, we need to find a recipe that we're not competent with. Please. Please, Mop, work with me here. Please, Mop. Work with me. Alright, okay. Alright. I should just sponge the floors. Screw this mop. Oh, I need to go let the dog in. Like, advanced controls don't do anything for me right now. Okay, I'll be right back. Not on the bed. Not on the bed. We have thistle bushes in our yard. It occurs to me that I didn't mute, so you probably heard me yelling at the dog not to get on the bed. We have thistle bushes in our backyard, and he likes to just lay pretty much on top of them. So he just comes in covered with burrs, and does not have patience for anything. Much less standing still while I remove those burrs from his fur. And then he likes to bring them on the bed, and then there's burrs in the bed, and I'm not about it. It's not the life I want to live. Okay, I don't think we can actually clean this spot. It's not possible. It's dirty for forever. Hang the mop back up. Unless we can take the sponge to it. It's entirely unnecessary, but like cleanliness. Oh, we can use the sponge on the floor. Okay, let's go. Alright, and then this guy here, I need to crouch. Alright, our kitchen is nice and clean. The health inspector isn't gonna come after us. Everything's good to go. All right. That's everything for today, right? There's nothing else that we need to do. Cool. Total income is, it's a little rough there. Tomorrow we're getting inspected. It's a great chance to raise our fame. Be ready. All right. Okay. All right. Getting a head mask because my dominant arm is injured. Oh, no worries at all, sweetheart. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad that, like, you can hang out. My aunt had MS and had to use Dragon Speak, and it was a huge help for her. Thank you for that follow, sweetheart. But yeah, no, I completely get it. And I'm glad that, like, I can give you a space to hang out. I am all about providing somewhere where people can just, like, feel comfortable about whatever they have going on with them. 'Cause you know what? We've all got shit going on. And it's dumb that there's any sort of stigma against any sort of disease, whether it be a mental illness, a physical illness, chronic pain that can't really be any sort of explained. Thanks, fibromyalgia. Okay, let's see. What do we want? Extended dish timers might be good. Overtime for dishes. Duration of cleaning phase. Dish taste tolerance. Derpers and gourmets have their expectations lowered. That could be good with us getting analyzed today. Let's go for bigger tips because we are poor. Cheaper chicken decorations. We're decorating chickens here, guys. Dish income boost. Let's go with that. And then one more skill slot. Earn more cooking points. I don't know that cooking points do anything for me. Experience boost. Dish streak fame boost. I guess cheaper everything's. I really should have just brought something up to like level 2. I don't know that when we need to worry about equipment breaking down. Let's do extended dish timers. That seems actually useful. Unlocking a new recipe, pork chop with baked potatoes or simple Ukrainian borscht. Honestly, like as somebody who has a lot of Eastern European influence in her, I feel like I'm leaning towards the borscht. Even though the pork chops are probably easier to prepare. But we're going borscht. We're going with a nice little comfort food. We just pour them all into a pot and then put the liquid into a plate. Easy peasy. Let's go. How do I move on from here? Yes, okay. How do I... You're gonna need some new ingredients for that recipe. You can find them in the store or in the larder. What's the larder? That's fair. Okay, you got a new ingredient, parsley root. It can be found in both the shop and the larder. Okay, this is the larder. Gotcha. Today's a great opportunity to demonstrate your amazing skills. Hope you're ready. Okay, prep time. Prep time, prep time, prep time. Should be here in about 4 hours. We're gonna put all the stuff in here for tomato soup. I'm pretty sure that we're gonna get a borscht order. At least one borscht order today. So I've got... Honestly, I crave soups year-round, but I definitely feel you, Flo. It's not cold and rainy here yet. We are, like, in the mid-80s right now, and I'm upset about it. But soon. But yeah, I've got pretty bad ADHD, so things like The Sims I burn out on really, really, really fast. Yeah, no, that's entirely fair. Like starting off your day when it's like rainy and chilly with like a cup of tea and then having soup for lunch is just ultimate cozy. And I am all about it. Okay, so we've got everything here. Hi, Natsu! How are you? All right, so that is all of the stuff for the tomato soup. Which is right. And then we just need to season it, and it needs chicken broth, which we can go ahead and set up now. That's fair. And honestly, a week or so ago, it was like 75 here, and I was freezing. I was just like, this is the worst. I am doing okay, Natsu. I am alive. I am here. We are playing this game and getting slightly better at it. I don't actually know how much was left in here. Okay, so, oh god, math. That's going to be 121 milliliters that we need to add, which I should have left in here. Tilting the bottle. We're looking for 121. My brain is not functional enough to know where we're at with this. How much do we have altogether? We need 9 more milliliters. The brain fog is real bad today. You know what? 8's fine. 8's enough. This is basically HelloFresh simulator, yes. It's a little bit more difficult than HelloFresh. You know, HelloFresh delivers the foods to you. They make the meals really easy to put together. If anybody wants to check out HelloFresh, you can use the code in chat that comes up when you type in !HelloFresh. Gets you 16 meals free across your first 7 boxes. And 3 free gifts. It's great. It's honestly great. Like, this isn't me just like pushing it because they're sponsoring the stream. I have been using it for like every single meal for the last like 3 weeks. It has made my life substantially better. I need to pin the borscht recipe. Okay, what's our first order? Our first order is baked trout. So we're gonna grab a trouty boy here. How many cuts have I earned? Like, how many times did I cut myself? Because it was only that one time. Black pepper. How much? 5 grams. We should just have this recipe memorized by now, to be honest. Oh, no worries, sweetheart. I don't want anybody to ever overextend themselves. And I completely understand dietary restrictions and financial restrictions. I honestly, like, while I am trying to focus on making this fish, I am gonna get a little bit sappy. I am honestly so appreciative for the community and for the support that I've gotten on stream and with the sponsorship and just through subs and everything and just through people hanging out. I have some pretty substantial issues with my jaw, and I'm looking at like probably 10 to 20k all told to get all of that fixed. And the support that I have seen come through with this stream, with the sponsorships, which with people just because honestly, like, people hanging out makes a difference too, you know. Like, if you guys can't afford to sub, absolutely don't worry about it. You being here is just as valuable. But like, it makes a huge difference for me. Like, tomorrow I have a dentist appointment, and that appointment just for the consultation for my jaw is going to be $1,000. So just having that little bit of extra security where I don't have to like dip into savings to take care of something that's been a huge issue for like 4 or 5 years now, is honestly, it's wonderful, it's great, and it wouldn't be a thing without you guys, so thank you. It's totally normal, Natsu. Yeah, no, I get that, sweetheart. Like, luckily, I found a new dentist that's maybe a little bit more conservative in their treatment. Which we'll see how that goes, because my last dentist was very much so about, we're just gonna hop into surgery, and okay, I guess I can't, I need to this is also 100% how you get fish off of a pan. They didn't really do a lot of, like, there's nothing else that goes on here, right? Oh, the parsley. They didn't do a lot of looking into things prior to, Righto, thank you for gifting that sub to Purple Sweetheart. I appreciate you. There wasn't a lot of time of like, okay, well, we're going to figure out exactly what's wrong with your jaw first and then fix the things. It was just, yeah, we're gonna do all of these things, and you're gonna have to do surgery, and it's gonna be a 2-year process and 20 grand, and you know, that's what you gotta do to fix it. Which, you know, not ideal. You say it's perfect, but you marked me down on taste. What do you want? Righto is a cutie. You're all cuties. Alright. We need at least 4 stars. Oh, we're gonna have 4 stars. It's a tomato soup, right? I didn't misread that? No, it's tomato soup. We're fine. Boop, boop. Tomato soup. Chicken broth, salt, black pepper, cayenne. Okay, so we need to season this, correct? Correct. So it is 12 grams of salt, 12 grams of pepper. Boop. 1, 2. Salt. 1, 2. And then 6 grams of cayenne, correct? Correct. 1 and 2. Bitch, what do you want from me? Okay, nope, that's not right. That's the wrong one. We need 60 seconds. Okay, we're gonna need a deep plate. Deep plate, let's go! I swear to God. Stop. Whatever you're doing. External, you need to stop it right now. Oh, we're gonna need sour cream. How much sour cream? 150? I don't think either of these. We can get 150 putting them together. We're gonna move everything right over here. It's gonna pop up the folder for my external. Or maybe not. I am very concerned about what is happening to all of the data that I have on my external as it disconnects and reconnects. Alright. Done. Grab this. Put that down there. Blend this puppy up. Move down. Okay. Cool, good enough. Put that there. We're just pouring all of this into here. Okay, and then we need... Go away. And then we're gonna need 52 from this one. It's a splash. Too much. It's okay though, probably. I still don't know why we're adding in sour cream after we mix. Okay. 1, 2. Alright. And now let's send this out. Food to the past for the food critic! Let's go! Alright. Heck yeah. Look at that perfect score from the food critic. Look at how good we are. Exam passed, we did it. Just wait till people start banging at our doors. Let's go! Do we have another? What is on the floor? An onion? Okay, we need to make some borscht. We've never made a borscht yet. I am going to lose my mind. That's some unfinished potato water. We're gonna dump the soup that's in here. Okay. We're gonna turn this off real quick though. Borscht. We need 1,000 milliliters of chicken broth. It's a different soup! Okay, Breaky? Alright. What food did you order? What did you get? Share with the class. Okay. 100 milliliters of chicken broth. I think I said 100, but I meant 1,000. I definitely know what I'm doing. I don't actually know how much is in this package. I am going to fight someone if my computer keeps doing this. I guess I could have just poured the entire thing. Okay, alright. Salt. Change to 10. 1, 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I meant to do just a 10-gram pour, but that's fine. Okay, beetroot, 600 grams. Bacon cheeseburger sounds so good. Beetroot. We needed how much? 800 grams? 600. That's not... Can we get... We can get 600, never mind. My brain just stopped mathing. I think it's my external hard drive. I don't know. I thought that I fixed it and then it started up again and I don't know why it's so angry and I'm really frustrated. I would like to throw it at a wall. Okay, beetroot, onion. We are definitely not moving fast enough for this. Onion. And 70-gram carrot, and also parsley root. gram carrot. Put it in the pot. Swear to God. Parsley root. Okay, that's everything, and then it just boils for 120 seconds. It really bothers me that it sets things in seconds when there's minutes on the timer. Okay. What else did we have? We also have a tomato soup to make. That's annoying. I don't think that pot is going to be big enough for tomato soup. So we might need to buy another large pot. Products, no. Miscellaneous, no. Utensils, is it in utensils? I swear to God. I should just put this on the shelf here and then fill it with everything that I need. That would be the smartest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1 onion. It's gonna need chicken broth. We'll worry about that in a second. It also needs spices. What else do we need to do with the borscht? I need a deep plate. I also need to catch up with chat. Excuse me, why do we have a fire hydrant? I don't need this fire extinguisher right now, thank you. Go back to your home. Go back to your home, thank you, okay. Alright. I really need to get the tomato soup going. How much chicken broth does the tomato soup need? 600? 700? I think it's 700. So we're probably gonna buy another chicken broth. Okay, borscht is done. I swear to God, I'm going to throw everything out the window. Okay. Can you just be set down, please? Thank you. Okay. Now, how much do we dish in? 300? 300. Okay. 1 ladle. 2 ladle. Bam. Borscht is done. Game, please stop being laggy. Alright. Okay. We did it. It's the borscht. Why wasn't the taste good? What are your complaints? Too much? It was the exact amount for all of them. What do you mean it was too cold? I hate you. Okay, tomato soup. So we need the chicken broth in here, which is this. No, that's the empty one. This is the one that's full. Pour some chicken broth in. All right. Okay. All right. Let's go. Close enough. Then we need Salt, pepper, cayenne. Pepper. 1, 2, 12. One, 2, 3. Cayenne. 5 grams is fine, and then 1 gram. Okay. And was there anything else we need to put in there? No. Get this boiling. Turn off that one. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, that's cooking. I should set a timer, is what I should do while that's cooking. I was like, I'm gonna catch up with chat while that's cooking. But, you know... maybe do the things that... What is this? What is this? Why is it here? Is it an award? It is an award. Why was it just on the floor? Okay, let's see. Where were we? Need a new HD, but need someone to install. That's fair. I need a new computer, just overall. This one is sort of dying. You should definitely order soup for lunch, Flo. I swear to God, computer, please. Oof. I'm glad that when I caught COVID, I didn't lose my sense of taste or smell. But it fucked up my body real bad for a few weeks after. I essentially had an allergic reaction to the virus. I swear to God, right too. I was like broken out in hives all over my body. I was in severe pain. Like I was miserable. I was worse after COVID than I was during COVID. Yeah, same. I was incredibly grateful that I was fully boosted. When I got COVID, because it would not have been a pleasant time otherwise, I'm sure. Because like I said, I had a very, very, very mild case. It was just everything that happened after, which my body is a giant jerk, so it's not uncommon. What do you... Oh, I didn't put any sour cream in there. That's on me. That's fine. I don't think I can do the broccoli cheddar soup, so I can't do gluten. I very likely have celiac. The doctor didn't want to put me through the testing for it, because I had already cut out gluten, and he was just like, you're fine. Yeah, it's sour cream and tomato soup, and you put it in after you mix the soup, and it's just like, why am I doing this? I guess that small pot with potatoes and water is set up for the next day. Just slide on in there. Drop it. Perfect. With cream, but not, like, I wouldn't do sour cream, I don't think, because the tomato soup's already got enough acidity. Hello, brain? Are you okay? It's got enough acidity on its own. I feel like I just don't need any extra, like, tang. You can absolutely steal that phrase. How dare you? But yeah, like, I started having an allergic reaction literally like the day after the rest of my COVID symptoms disappeared, and I went to urgent care, and the nurse that was taking care of me was just like, we don't normally see this in adults, like, this is a reaction that children have. And I was like, great, super. Cream cheese and tomato soup. sounds actually great. That's entirely fair, Breaky. The big symptom that I had with COVID was that my sinuses were fucked up. Like, it felt like I had... Why would you open that? Stop that. It felt like I had a really, really, really bad sinus infection. And... Like, I have a pain disorder. I deal with pain in just, like, my day-to-day life. But sinus infections are the one thing that I am a huge baby about. I am just like, I am miserable. Everything is awful. My head hurts. My sinuses hurt. My throat hurt. Like, everything was so bad, and I just wanted to die. And I felt like such a baby. Because I was like, I've definitely dealt with worse than this, and this could be a lot worse than it is. I haven't got, like, I had a deviated septum, and after my surgery for it, I stopped getting sinus infections. So I was living a life of bliss until suddenly I wasn't. It's basically how that went. I'm just gonna put this over by the window here. Why can't I put it there? Put it right there. Look at that. Well, I hope that working for our overlord Bezos doesn't go too bad for you, Jess. I'm not making you make yourself scallops. Okay. Gnats are your enemy? Gnats are sort of awful. Listen, I'm just starting up my restaurant, you know. I'm still learning things. Scallops are probably way above me still. But also, you guys can be your own chef with HelloFresh. Exclamation point HelloFresh in chat. Gets you 16 free meals across your first 7 boxes. Also, HelloFresh is great. The fact that they deliver the food directly to your house has been wonderful for me. Listen, I'm making my bag. I don't care. Scalloped potatoes are amazing. There was a meal that I got from HelloFresh earlier this week. It was meat. It was like a barbecue meatloaf with shingled potatoes, which super delicious. Honestly, I haven't had a meal that was distinctly bad. I know what those are, but I'm not going to try and pronounce that right now. Okay, give me 2 seconds, chat. I am going to figure out what is happening here. Everything seems to be plugged in securely. Alright, Jess. See you later. Clearly not, I know. Like, literally nothing is moving. I'm not moving, nothing is moving. And it has gotten worse now. Oh, that sounds awful, sweet tart. Okay, we have made it worse. Everything is worse. Alright. Clearly, that was not the play. Whatever we did made it worse. Probably multiple ports are bad. So like, I'm gonna explain to you guys the situation with my computer. I got this computer in 2015. So she's 7 years old now. I've done small upgrades here and there. Like, give me 2 seconds. just 2 seconds. This is my mouse. Hard drive. Okay. Let's see. You still have a command in my channel, technically. Am I still modded in your channel? Yeah, technically. I think it links to your channel. Okay, we might have fixed the problem. Of course it's melon. I was gonna say something. We fixed the problem though, and the silence is so nice. So when they fixed my septum, I also had a turbinectomy, which like you have these things called turbinates that are basically like little mounds of tissue in your nose. Oh, I swear to God. I swear to God. Okay, who is it? Who's the troublemaker? It might be my webcam. Hold on. Because that's the only new thing that I've plugged in, is my webcam. So... the webcam would theoretically freeze, you're right. But it is the only thing that got plugged in today. Oh, yeah, there is a chance of it growing back. They just did it because they were already doing the septum surgery, which there's also a chance that my septum will deviate at some point, so... you know, I might just have to go get sinus surgery again, which wasn't the absolute worst thing I've done in my life. Okay, it is not my webcam. Okay, it is not the thing that I just unplugged. Who is doing this? To a different port. No, it's not that one. Okay, alright. Who's... This is the worst. I didn't find it bad, but I personally have a very high tolerance when it comes to surgery. They were just like, yeah, you're not gonna want to talk or move or anything for the next few days. And literally, like, I woke up in the hospital and was just like, I need to move. I need to do something. I'm going crazy sitting still. So my recovery was really, really fast. I've also had surgery done on my wrist before, that was supposedly gonna, like, prevent me from using my wrist, and, that wasn't a thing. Okay, I think I found the dead port. Maybe. Which also doesn't make sense, because my microphone was plugged into that. Oh, yeah, that's the thing, is that I don't think that they can do local anesthetic. I think you have to go under general anesthesia for that surgery. So if you don't tolerate anesthesia well, it's probably not going to be a good time for you. I woke up from my surgery and was just like, I was in like the recovery bay at the hospital, and there was a nurse sitting by my bed, and I woke up and I was just like, hey, I think I need more anesthetic. Okay, all right. So if that guy's working, we're gonna give this a second. I'm sorry that this has turned into tech issue stream. I think one of my ports is dead. So I was telling you guys the story of this computer. It's 7 years old. I've put in random upgrades. Like I put in more RAM because Premiere literally won't run on a small amount of RAM. It needs a beefy bit. I put in a new graphics card because I was running on like a 960, I think, for a hot second. I only have a 1660 in here now, 1660 Ti, because anything better than that literally doesn't fit in this case. But when I put in the new graphics card, I needed a new power supply. And that power supply doesn't fit inside the case, so I just have a power supply sitting on top of my case. But also, while I was doing all the switching around of all of that, there was a short, and it burnt out all of the ports on the front of my computer. So I just have the 4 USB ports in the back, which, I need more than that. But yeah. That's the current status of my computer. That was me plugging in my webcam, because we're going to see... Nope, that is frozen. Why is that frozen? Okay, that cannot work through... So I have a, like, USB hub, because I have so few ports that actually work. But I can't put my webcam through that. I wanted to stay home for 6 months, got bored, and went back to college in 3 months to finish. Yeah, that's difficult. But I mean, at least you finished up college. Got that for you. Wake up out of anesthesia too fast and usually very angry. Yeah, no, I'm super chill. I just think that I know better than the nurses, and that, you know, I'm still in surgery, and just very calmly tell them that I need more anesthesia because I'm not supposed to be awake during surgery. But yeah. Okay. What is going to be the best option for us for a perk? Refund in order to save your fame score, long reach, thermal vision, connections, slow motion. Ooh, that sounds awful. I haven't had to have my wisdom teeth out. I'm gonna find out tomorrow if that's part of my treatment plan. Oh no! Nurses put up with so much. They deserve so much more than they get. My dad gets super loopy when he's waking up from anesthesia. So when he got his tonsils out, he was out of like the recovery bay and in his own room, and nobody was watching him for a second, and he got up and went streaking down the hall. Hi Zaps, how are you? Hell yeah, sweetheart, that's great. I'm glad that, you know, in spite of a very problematic situation for you, you were able to find happiness, you know? Dish analyzer. Check a dish's score before serving it to the guest. Don't care. Once per day, replace an active order. Don't care. Time enhancer. Add 1 minute to all the active orders. Nah. Per day, reset the timer. Busy day. Start every day with 2 daily quests instead of 1. Thermal vision. Temperature of ingredients in a closed oven. Man, I'm really upset that my computer is dying. I'm not really in a position to replace it right now. Or any components of it. Welcome back, Zaps. Like I said, I've got like the payments for like to fix my jaw, and then I've got TwitchCon coming up that is mostly paid for already. I just need to I need to buy my plane tickets today. I need to do that after stream. But like money, there's not enough money in the world. Dish income boost. We could make more money. Where is the one that gives me more time? Give me more time, please. Extended dish timers. Let's do that. Level up that, and then we can do 2 more things. Let's make more money. Money, please. Okay, all right. Ooh, we could have a lobster tail cooked in white wine, grilled T-bone steak, and baked red potatoes. Or fried shrimp. We have been getting perfect scores nearly every single time, Majax. So yes, we are so much more successful at cooking. Even though for the last hour, I've had a USB port on the fritz that has been driving me crazy. Do we want to branch out into fried foods? Do we want to add another I'm so done. I am so done today. Oh yeah, that is an awful commute. Okay. All right, let's go fried shrimp. I hate when things happen that throw me out of my mindset when I'm streaming. Because right now I'm just so upset about my computer. I'm just like, stop it. Just get your brain back in the game. Just do what you're doing. And I'm just like, but my computer is dying. This seems like a lot of things. This is a lot of things. What about this? It's also a fair number of things. That's what I miss. Like, right now I work from home, but I used to do event work, like event planning, and I miss working with people doing events and stuff. You're going to need some new ingredients for that recipe. You can find them in the store or in the larder. From now on, we'll start using shrimp. Look for it in the shop or the larder. Okay, alright. We've got new ingredients. Clarified butter can be found in both the shop and the larder. Oh man, I would have never guessed. Why can't I move? Wait, hold on. My keyboard isn't plugged in. Over the course of trying to figure out what was unplugging itself, I unplugged my keyboard. Is this keyboard? Yes, this keyboard. Okay. All right. I have too much to do. I kind of don't want to prep anything because I don't know what orders we're going to get today. So we're just gonna wait? Maybe? Possibly? This is not what I wanted. What do I... Give me this. Clarified butter. Transfer everything to a deep plate. Okay, it's fried shrimp, but it's not actually fried. We're just pan frying it. Got it. And we've got a pan, so we don't need that. Okay. We are going to need clarified butter. Which I'm assuming we don't already have in the fridge. So I'm buying some. Do you even refrigerate clarified butter? Is that a thing? I guess you would refrigerate clarified butter. Why wouldn't you? Alright, let's skip the prep phase. We don't need the 3 minutes. Okay. You don't? Okay, well. Okay, first up is trout. We got a trouty boy. Open the fridge, please. Thank you. Okay, trout. Trout. Nope. Trout. Black pepper, thyme, dill. Okay. Dill. 5 grams. Black pepper. 5 grams. Thyme, right? Yes. 5 grams. Okay. And then we're placing it on a baking tray. Putting the baking tray in the oven and then getting that going for, I believe, 90 seconds. If I remember correctly. We're going to assume that it is, because I just covered up the thing that shows me how long it is. It is 90 seconds! I'm so good! Okay, and then we need to chop up a lemon, and then we need a plate. And the trout will be... Oh, and parsley. We're gonna need parsley for garnishing. This is 100% how you cut. Nobody question it. It's roughly a quarter. I need this lemon to just move. There we go. Okay, all right. That's how you set up your lemons, right? You you just knock them around with your knife till they're in the right spot. All right, parsley. 1. 2. 3. Bam, parsleys. Plate. Okay. All right. Doing this. And then onto the plate in the stupidest possible way. Just slide it on out there. Putting this back, turning off this oven, garnishing the plate. Am I supposed to season the trout? Yes, with horseradish. Horseradish. There's definitely some horseradish on the lemon. They're gonna complain about it. They can deal with it. All right. And dishes up. Let's go. Very hard to find traffic disabled, even state help in that. It's such a rough situation, and it's, if I get on to the lack of like assistance available for people in need in this country, I'm gonna rant, and it's gonna be a bad time for everybody. Pan. Okay, clarified butter, we need 30 milliliters. $30 on the dot. Look at that. We're so good at cooking. I have some choice words. My younger brother is autistic, and it's at a level that he's realistically never going to be able to like function on his own, right? And my parents have been trying for literally, like, it feels like a lot of butter, yes, but we're frying it, so I guess it makes sense. But like, my parents have been trying for years to get help from the state. With like any sort of programs and stuff for him, because like right now he's at home. He needs to be in some sort of program where he's getting to socialize with people and like develop more life skills and all that. Because right now he interacts with my parents and that's pretty much it. And just the hoops that have to be jumped through. And how little progress is made even after you jump through those hoops is just ridiculous. And it's all a whole lot of garbage. Fry for 50 seconds. I'll close the fridge back up. And it said a deep plate. So one of these bad boys back here. Oh yeah, no, I know. My mom is a former Marine. And my cousin had his hip blown out in a blast in Afghanistan. So I also completely understand that side, Littlefoot. It's awful from all angles. There is not a good side for anyone. That one on top didn't get cooked. I guess that we're just gonna go ahead and pour it on in there. There's not much I can do. I can't pick this up, right? It's too hot. Give me the tongs. No. Tongs, please. Rotate. That did not go into the pan, the plate. This is incredibly annoying. Okay. Tongs, you go here. I'm done with you. Okay, alright. It's fine, you know, some people like raw fish. We're a sushi restaurant now. Shoop. Okay, put that there. I'm gonna bring the plate over here rather than carrying each of the individual lemons to the plate. I also think we lost a shrimp somewhere along the way. I'm pretty sure we had more than that. Let's throw some lemons in there. Yep, we definitely lost a couple shrimp. I can't pick those up with my hands. Tongs it is. It's just a little extra seasoning for the people, okay? You know, Alright. Stop falling out of the tongs, please. Thank you. Tong release, advanced controls. Rotate. Okay. Give me this other shrimp. Stop throwing the tongs. We are a fine dining establishment here, just in case you weren't aware. Why? Nope, not what I wanted. Just pick up the shrimp. Okay, and then put the shrimp down on the plate. Rotate. Drop. That's not, I wanted to drop the shrimp, but you know what, that's all fine. And then we need, what, 6 grams of parsley? 6 grams of parsley. Okay. This is all fine. It's all fine. This dish is not going to get a great rating. Alright. Have some floor shrimp. Congratulations. We got a fantastic score for that. They're just a bad cutting technique. Wrong amount of product, heating mistakes. There's probably a shrimp hanging out somewhere over here on the floor. Or when they said wrong amount of product, they meant that they got the wrong amount of cooked shrimp. Okay, borscht, let's go. Give me a pot. Oh god, we have 2 orders up? I don't like that. Okay, let's put the pot here. Show me the borscht. We need 600 grams of beetroot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gives us 600. And then 1 onion. Okay. 70 grams of carrot, which is here. 80 grams of parsley root, which is here. Okay, and then we need chicken broth. We need 1,000 milliliters. I'm just gonna buy a new bottle because that's gonna be the entire bottle of chicken broth. This is fine. I don't need to see if I'm pouring into the bowl. I am definitely not pouring into the pot. Hold on. Hold on. We have made a mistake here. We're gonna bring this guy over here. How much did I pour out already? Oh, none of it. Perfect. Alright. I swear to God. Chat, you know what doesn't require you to carry a pan around that's gonna fling your ingredients everywhere? HelloFresh. Should check them out using exclamation point HelloFresh. can use my code to get 16 free meals across your first 7 boxes. Alright, okay. We're fine. Put that there. Chicken broth. Into here. I think that's all pouring into the pot. I am unsure. We're a little bit short. Okay, that's fine because we have more boxes in here. I swear to God. The flour probably tastes great. How much more do we need? I don't actually know. Like 22, I think? Yeah, 22. Okay, chicken broth, 1 liter. And then we need seasoning in this, and we haven't even started our other dish. Parsley root, salt, and pepper is all we need, and it's just 20 grams of each. Okay. Oh God, everything's a disaster over here. 20 grams each, yes. Okay, salt, pepper, 1, 2. And then start that boiling for 120 seconds. While that goes, we are going to get our other dish started. Please let me go back. Please let me go back. Salmon steak. Okay, salmon fillet, seasoned pepper. Okay. I need to clean off my cutting board real quick. I don't know if any of the seasoning gets onto the stuff that you put on the cutting board, but I'm assuming that it does. Okay, that did not clean the cutting board. That's fine. That's cool. Whatever. I didn't want to clean the cutting board, actually. Morning, Hale! I hope your massage is good. 5 grams of each. Okay. 5 grams pepper. Most of that made it onto the cutting board. 5 grams salt. Okay, sunflower oil into this pan. 10 milliliters. Okay. Put this in here. I need another timer. This one is for 60 seconds. Then we need to put 100 milliliters of water into this pot. And then 2 potatoes and some salt. I think I said 100 liters when I meant 1,000, but it's fine. Potato. I should have just brought the pot back here. I also need to grab my spatula to flip the salmon when it's ready to be flipped. Okay, borscht is done. This needs to be blended and then plated. Okay. Deep plate. Oh God, the salmon needs to be flipped. Salmon. Moving it down closer to the pan. And then we're Please, just get onto the spatula. No, go the rest of the way. Go the rest of the way. Just... There we go. Okay, it's flipped. It's good enough. Timer, 60 seconds. on the other side of that, and then this needs to go there. We still need another potato in that water, and we need to get those potatoes started. And then the borscht needs to go out. We need to turn off the water at some point. We still have a hot stove top here. It should be that one. Okay, and then 120 seconds for the potatoes. All right, borscht needs to be plated. One. Let's double check on the borscht and actually make sure that this is the right amount. Yes, okay. Is there anything else that I was supposed to add? No. Borscht, done. Okay. Borscht in the pass. Let's go. Why was the taste bad? Are you... Every single time it says that there's too much of these things, but I put in the exact amount of stuff that it says to put in there. Alright, little fuck, good luck with class. I am upset. I am upsetty spaghetti. I follow the recipe and it tells me it's too much. I'm just like, you are incorrect. I forgot to salt the potatoes. Oh god. Oh god. I'm sure that's gonna be fine. Hi Bella! How are you? I need a plate. Just give me a normal plate. Plop it right somewhere. No, don't rotate it. Just put it on the counter. I still haven't turned off the water. Did I set a timer for the salmon? I did not set a timer for the salmon. The salmon is probably not done at all. All right, super great, 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 love it. Sam, give me this stupid spatula, please. All right, all right. Nope. It's cooking. We're calling that good enough. No. Set up timer. Done. Okay. This one's done, which means our potatoes are done, which means I need the tongs. Turn off potatoes. Where are my tongs? Hello? They're here. Okay. Release. Rotate onto plate. Beautiful. We did it. I don't care that I'm almost out of time. I'm just trying to pick up this stupid potato. Okay, all right. Advanced controls, make sure it's over the plate, rotate it, release. Okay, goodbye tongs. Salmon is done. Advanced controls. Rotate onto the plate. That. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Okay, you cannot spatula. Give me my tongs back. I swear to Jesus. No! Okay, all right. Now we carefully walk this over to the pass. Bam, done. We did it. Ooh, katsu curry would be so good. We got a surprisingly not bad score. Yeah, no, that salmon was definitely not heated properly. What do you mean too much salt? It was the exact amount of salt. We're no longer taking orders today. Beautiful, it's cleanup time. Okay. All right. Knife back in the knife holder. Whatever, the spice can go here. Clarified butter's gonna live on the counter, I've decided. This is gonna get hung up over here. Let's clean the cutting board. Do. Cutting board is now clean. Right, no more spices, no more spices. Pan has some mixture in it. We're just gonna dump that out. We also need to turn this off. Pot also has water in it. We're gonna dump that. That's fine. Okay, let's hang up the ladle. We need to throw out this extra borscht. Tongs get hung up over here. All right. And we didn't spill anything back here, right? No. Cool. Let's throw out this empty chicken broth. These potatoes have been sitting here for like 2 days. I had potatoes set up! I'm so upset! I'm dying. Do I just need to be I just need to be standing closer and then I can put it in the fridge. Okay. Alright. Okay. We did it. We did all the things. Kitchen is all cleaned up. We're all good to go. I don't need to skip the cleaning phase. I'm already done with the cleaning phase. Take that. We're actually making money now. Look at us go. Okay. All right. We had a bumpy start, but now we're here. We're unlocking another new recipe. I don't want to unlock another new recipe. Salmon with asparagus, grilled beef chuck with baked potatoes, fast pumpkin soup. I like the idea of fast. Chicken broth, salt, pumpkin, onion. Sour cream, liquid onto plate. I'm so done with my computer. I guess we'll do more soup. Why not? Yeah, okay, I get it. I'm gonna find them in the store or the larder. What? You've unlocked enough recipes to unlock menu customization. Oh. This decision will affect the remainder of your playthrough on the save file. If you'd like to try the other experience, start a new game, or load a save from before making this choice. Chat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, hey, I'll see you. Do we want to make our own custom menu, or do we want people to just be able to order whatever they want? I feel like custom menu is the way to go. Because then we can actually, like, prep and stuff in the morning. Like, if you're running a restaurant, you're gonna have a set menu. And we can have, like, seasonal menus and stuff. Custom. Yeah, I think custom. Here's all the recipes we know so far. Click on the add button or press blah 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 to add a recipe to the menu. Are we just a soup restaurant? Do we sell nothing but soup? This is not a recipe that I know. What do you... Hello? Oh, these are recipes that I can learn. What is this? Corn chowder. That is some weird looking corn chowder. Custom means more flavor seasoning, yeah. We're definitely gonna be a soup store. Yeah. It's... Don't come shopping for clothes here. We're a soup store. Okay. We're gonna be... okay, I get that the menu has to be at least 5 dishes. It needs to be worth at least 5 points. Okay. Now add recipes to the menu until we have 5 dishes worth at least 5 points. Okay, soup and soup. I feel like duck broth counts as soup. Yeah, we sell t-shirts, yeah. Corn chowder does slap, but that corn chowder looked weird. Duck broth we're counting as soup. Oh, but it's less than 5 points, maybe? What is this? Gazpacho. Gazpacho we just have to blend, right? Oh, we can't get any more recipes. We don't have enough. Maybe we do. How many? No, we only have 8 cook points. That's unfortunate. We can't get more soups. We can count ramen. We don't already have grilled vegetables. So we need 1 non-soup item. We're gonna go with the trout because it's easy. If a dish in your menu includes an ingredient of the day, all of the dishes served during the day will grant you bonuses. Try to get them all. Okay, alright. Tea is not a soup. And that concludes creating the menu. Tea is a broth, which is a base for a soup. Oh no, Bella! Hopefully you get it soon. Add dishes with the following products. I mean, we could swap out the trout for salmon, I guess, but I don't want that as part of my life. Also, I think we might be wrapping up here. 1, my throat feels awful. 2, I need to... we're gonna save this game. I need to go to the gym and get some work done and stuff. So... I think we're gonna call it here. We're at our usual 3-hour mark. Today's been fun. It's been enjoyable. As a reminder, the HelloFresh deal ends today at midnight, so you have until midnight to use my code, which you can find right here using this lovely command, !HelloFresh. Follow that link, use my code. You get 16 free meals across your first 7 boxes and 3 surprise gifts. It's honestly been a huge boon to my life, just like having... I know you already use it, Zaps. I appreciate you. It's honestly been great. It's made a huge difference in me just like eating. Which is something I struggle with sometimes. But yeah, that's that. We will be back on Thursday. They're surprises. You'll find out. They're 3 surprise gifts. You get them, I think it's the 4th box, the 6th box, and the 7th box. I don't remember offhand. You're gonna get a surprise. I promise you. But yeah, tomorrow I have my dentist appointment, so I'm not going to be around. We'll be back Thursday. We might play more of this. I don't know. This was enjoyable. I had fun sitting here chilling with you guys, making some food, seasoning it with the floor. But either way, if you're not already following my Twitter, go follow that. If you're not a part of the Discord, go join that. I post updates about stream there. We just hang out, we chat. It's a cool time. I am going to throw my computer out the window. In EST, that's gonna be 11 a.m. So I start streams at 11 a.m. EST, 10 a.m. CST. I don't feel like doing more conversions in my head right now. EST is easy because it's just an hour away. If you aren't already following this channel, you should follow this channel. Come hang out with us. It's a good time. But yeah, I love you guys. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, evening, night, whatever time it is for you. And I will see you all on Thursday. Okay, bye!